He has defeated 8 current Hall of Famers inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. He is the 8th Division World Champion. Please welcome back to the sport of boxing, the legend Manny Pacquiao!
Balahi, musumbang.
Ingat tangan human na nga.
I miss boxing. I'm excited for the fans to give a good fight. Boxing is my passion. The way I train, the way I work hard to make sure that I can give a good fight to the fans. I know he trained hard. He has to defend his belt. I'm a challenger, so I have to make more extra mile to punish myself and able to win the fight. And that's my goal. I'm not underestimating my opponent. I have to make sure that I'm 100% conditioned. I'm still here. Manny Pacquiao is back.
Michael Ren! We're not done yet.
Daddy!
Mo na siya. Hindi ta pwede mo kumbes din nga anak ka.
Awa din.
Last 30 seconds.
Basta oh. Oh, basta sakit, basta.
Before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is it. This is what I'm waiting for.
Of course, boxing is boxing, you know, it's really hard sport. When laziness comes to your body, to your mind, then stop boxing. Forget about boxing. But as long as you dedicated, you have fire, you have, you have interest to punish yourself like that, for hard work, you enjoy doing hard work, training like that, discipline, then go for it. Like, continue boxing. You know?
Yeah.
But
If you do that, you'll be successful.
Of course. But something like, comes to your mind, like especially in the middle of like preparation, like let's say 2 months after 1 month training, it's like hard, like lazy. When the time comes, like, come to my mind, my heart, like, I'm busy, I'm tired. Then, forget about boxing. Yeah, right? But as long as you have passion, dedication.
You still have fire, then yeah.
Yes, of course. But look at your body also. Sometimes your mind is active, but your body
Mine
cannot
says
fix.
Mine stopped a long time ago.
So that's why I'm trying. I'm trying to push myself, but
Manny Pacquiao uses stick conditioning during training camp, a method aimed at increasing pain tolerance, building resilience, and preparing his body for tough challenges.
Only heavy play. Heavy play. Time. Give it time, J-Man. I think that might go 45 seconds. Go. Got it. Go. Time.
The CEO of Manny Pacquiao's promotional team cautioned that Floyd Mayweather Jr. won't stay in one place, emphasizing that fans should expect movement, strategy, and adaptability from Mayweather in the ring.
I don't think Floyd will ever be a stationary target. I think Manny knows that. I don't think Floyd by any means is an easy fighter, or an easy opponent. Yeah, don't expect Floyd to be a stationary target. That's not Floyd. Floyd is Floyd. I mean, there's a reason why he's nicknamed the greatest of all time. There's a reason why he's the GOAT. There's a reason why he's 50-0, and there's a reason. There's a bigger reason why he's agreed to step back in the ring, and that's because Floyd is Floyd. And of course, Manny's Manny, Floyd is Floyd, and Floyd's not just gonna step into something knowing that Floyd plays to win, as does Manny. So it's gonna be very, very good.
He confirmed that neither fighter has any medical issues. Both Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr. are fully insured, ensuring safety with no major health concerns regarding the bout.
Considering Floyd's 49 and Manny's 47.
I mean, the testing, I mean, the medicals and stuff are the same. It's a standard full physical, MRI, MRA, the eye exam, blood, EKG, so very standard, like what it is typically. They're getting insurance, so that's not a problem, right? So that there's no concerns or any issues there. You also have to look at their history, right? Their history is, look at how many fights they've done, look at how they've performed. They've always shown up. They haven't been, they're not flight risks. So we have to go back in the history and look at it. And of course, you see Manny's performance was great.
Yeah, and going back to the first fight, drug testing was a big sticking point for Floyd, right? Is there going to be drug testing for this fight?
Yes, most likely, yes, there will be.
Manny Pacquiao is training under Freddie Roach, working the pads with speed, precision, and power, demonstrating his relentless determination.
Time out.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. remains focused in training camp, honing his skills, keeping strict discipline, and preparing rigorously for the upcoming bout. Floyd Mayweather Jr. trains on the pads with sharp precision and power, demonstrating speed, focus, and the relentless work ethic that exemplifies his championship mindset. Max Kellerman shared his views on the upcoming clash between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. He noted that while he rarely comments on athletes' finances, he hopes Mayweather profits well if he takes the fight. Kellerman highlighted that Pacquiao is motivated by the sport itself, seeking a real contest rather than an exhibition. Reflecting on their first bout, he called it underwhelming and pointed out that both fighters are now 50, making a rematch uncertain. Despite respecting both, he expressed a preference for Pacquiao due to the excitement and authentic skill he brings to the ring.
Are you skeptical about it, Shady? That's one thing I don't do. I don't talk about no other athletes' money. I don't do that.
By the way, my hope is that Floyd isn't going broke. So, and if, by the way, and if he is, that he makes all the money in the world for a Pacquiao fight and rides off into the sunset a rich man. I wish him the best.
I want to fight somebody. I don't care about the money and all that. You know, people,
who you want him to fight?
That's not good with Pacquiao. Pacquiao just drew with Barrios.
Yeah, and you see what he look like?
Yeah, because they're not on that level anymore.
What do you think's going to happen here, though? What do we think's going to happen in Mayweather-Pacquiao? Are you interested in it? Is it a good fight?
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
I'll watch it. The first one was awful, but now they're 50 years old. Let's see it.
Why though? But you didn't like the first time.
No, I didn't.
I'm not going to watch the second.
You didn't like that, man?
No, the first fight.
Yeah, I forgot.
So when they wasn't grandpa,
by the way, that fight went more or less how I thought it would go. I always thought it would go that way. I didn't like the fact that it was diminished.
Who's your favorite fighter, Pacquiao or Floyd? Come on, we know it's Pacquiao.
I know Pacquiao. Actually, Floyd. Watching Floyd fight is actually more my style of that perfect boxer.
That's what
when I do a pound for pound ranking, I'm trying to be objective. Pacquiao jumped more weight classes. What he did pound for pound to me was more impressive.
But you have him over Floyd.
But I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat Floyd ever.
But Pacquiao, he's one of my favorite fighters.
Who?
Floyd and Pacquiao, they're one of my favorite fighters. But I still want to see
Floyd's the longer, bigger, better defensive fighter.
Right.
You know.
But let's be real. What this is all about, business. This is going to be a mega event. Doesn't matter how old they are. They're the two biggest names in boxing today, even if they aren't.
Paulie Malignaggi described the upcoming Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao rematch as primarily a high-profile cash grab. He recalled that their first bout, despite its historic status, lacked true intensity. Fans expected fireworks, but the 2015 fight often felt like a tactical display rather than an all-out battle. While that initial fight had championship stakes in the welterweight division, the rematch carries less competitive significance, thriving instead on curiosity, nostalgia, and the global star power of both fighters. Malignaggi emphasized that modern audiences are drawn more to the spectacle than pure competition, a trend reinforced by exhibition bouts like those of Mike Tyson, which still captivate fans years after his prime.
The first fight was also a cash grab, but really, that one was also a little bit too late, and really they didn't really fight with that passion and fire. It was more like, I'll dance, you dance, and if nobody gets hurt, we both win, And that's not really what fans want to see. Having said that, the first time around was for the championship of the world. Floyd was champion. Pacquiao was challenging him. I think Floyd had the WBC title at the time, so on and so forth. And you know what I say about. And at the time, it was still a fight that was viable within the whole world landscape of the welterweight division. This time around, it's not really a viable fight within the landscape of the welterweight division. But it's like I always complain about Canelo. As long as you don't take the belts with you and hold them hostage, and the sanctioning bodies allow you to hold them hostage, I don't mind guys doing this kind of thing. Let's face it. Is it the only time we've seen this? We've seen this time and again. I mean, Leonard did the third fight with Duran and Hearns in 1989.
Although this is an official bout and not an exhibition, the entertainment factor remains prominent. Pacquiao's age and natural power are balanced by Mayweather's defensive timing and ring experience. Yet both remain in impressive condition for their years. The fight is less about championship stakes and more about showcasing skill, endurance, and strategy while captivating viewers. Netflix's involvement broadens the event's reach, giving casual fans easy access to watch two of boxing's biggest names. As Max Kellerman noted, when boxing comes together properly, it stops the world. Paulie Malignaggi echoed this, emphasizing that while the rematch may not carry the same legacy as the first fight, its curiosity, nostalgia, and star power ensure massive attention. For both longtime fans and newcomers, the Pacquiao-Mayweather rematch promises a global spectacle blending skill with showmanship.
The rematch for Hearns and the third fight with Duran, I think those sold pretty good as well. People got into it. Were they kind of duds? Yeah. The third Duran and Laron fight at the Mirage, people kind of are probably more forgetful about it. But regardless, the nostalgia aspect of it, like the champ said, is going to attract people. It's going to make people curious. There's also the aspect of it where the new fan base is always curious about the old-time fighters, which is why Tyson always gets views even today, because people are always curious about the Mike Tyson mystique, the Mike Tyson effect. So people that weren't able to be alive and wake up the morning of a Mike Tyson fight to know what that feels like, want to feel that today. I promise you, it's nothing like it was in 1989 with Tyson, no matter what you guys want to feel. But regardless, I think people get curious about that. And I think this is going to be sort of the same thing.
Dan Rafael explains that the timing of Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather's fight aligns both fighters on compatible schedules, pointing toward a potential September 19th clash at the Sphere in Las Vegas. He notes that Netflix's involvement is unsurprising, given the platform's focus on high-profile, attention-grabbing events rather than typical boxing matches. Unlike their historic 2015 bout, which shattered pay-per-view and revenue records, Rafael believes this fight won't reach the same financial heights. Instead, Netflix offers broad exposure and convenience, letting fans watch through their subscription without extra cost, a strategy previously successful with events like Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson. The promotion is a collaborative effort between Manny Pacquiao Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, and CSI Fight Sports, which also oversees Mayweather's other ventures.
It puts Floyd in an exhibition bout, also probably in April, but in a different location. And it sets them up on the same time schedule where if they're going to do a rematch, September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas. The fact that Netflix is doing it is not surprising at all. That's always been what they've been talking about doing. I think both fighters and everybody involved understands that it's one thing when everybody wanted to see the fight in 2015, you put it on pay-per-view and it's going to be a blockbuster, which it was. They charged $100 for the pay-per-view, the biggest price ever for a pay-per-view. And it set every conceivable record that you could think of in terms of gate, boxing, pay-per-view buys, overall revenue, the sponsorships, the merchandise. You pick a metric and it broke the record. That would not be the case now, 11 years down the road, since they first fought in 2015. So they needed somebody to put up big money, and it really fits the profile of what Netflix is trying to do.
Rafael notes that while the fight's competitive outcome remains uncertain, the spectacle alone ensures worldwide attention, thanks to the enduring fame of both fighters. He views the event as a must-watch, not just for devoted boxing fans, but also for casual viewers attracted by the star power of two of the sport's most iconic names.
They want to do big events, and whatever you want to say about it, maybe not for guys like me or you who are involved in doing boxing-related stuff on a daily basis, but for the regular person that's scrolling through Netflix to see what's on a weekend night. They're going to look and say, oh, Mayweather, Pacquiao, I know those guys. They're as famous as any boxers in the world. And if it doesn't cost me any extra money and I'm just paying my normal subscription, yeah, I'll check it out. And it's going to do big numbers. That's why Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson did the numbers it did. And that's why, we saw them be interested in a fight like Jake Paul against Anthony Joshua and the other events that they have done. Tyson Fury's come back as they try to, build up more in the UK. And this is going to be the same situation. They put out a lot of money to do the fight, but not as much as what obviously they generated in 2015. And, it will be, it'll be a big event, but how much of a fight it will be, who the heck knows? But I mean, to answer the question, I'm not like looking forward to it, but.
Floyd Mayweather reportedly earned about $200 million from his first fight with Manny Pacquiao, while Pacquiao made around $100 million. For this rematch, both are said to be receiving $100 million each. Practically speaking, if a fighter remains in good physical condition, a payday of that size is nearly impossible to refuse. Prize fighters, by nature, compete for purses, and few in their position would realistically turn down such an opportunity. The financial incentive alone explains much of the motivation behind this fight, even if the competitive stakes are lower than a championship bout.
Say it's just they're both getting $100 million. You're presented with a $100 million bag, okay? And you're still good physically, all right? You can still fight and you feel good. You ain't turning down that bag, bro. You're not. You're going to say yes to it. All you guys that are shitting on it, okay? Let's just be real for a second. No cap. We're all taking this fight. We're all taking it. You can't blame them to take it. We're all taking it, all right? So I hear both arguments, but it is what it is, right? They're going to take it regardless. They're prize fighters. They fight for prize. Duh. As Floyd famously said in that 24/7 build-up against Shane Mosley. And they're going to do what they're going to do. Now, in terms of why this fight is happening, honestly, I don't know. I don't know why this fight is happening.
Netflix's involvement boosts the spectacle, offering a platform that prioritizes high-profile events over serious, championship-driven matchups. Historically, the streaming service has focused on entertainment-first bouts, which often carry less competitive significance. While this ensures wide exposure and easy access for casual viewers, it also sparks debate about the type of boxing content being promoted. Critics suggest Netflix could improve the quality of fights on its platform to meet the expectations of fans seeking more than just star power and spectacle. Ultimately, this event highlights both the lucrative nature of prize fighting and the growing trend of favoring entertainment value over competitive legitimacy.
Has said that they, want to put on big, huge events. If you were to grade the type of events they put on in terms of how serious they are, and when I say serious, I mean like real fights, okay? Like real fights with implications in boxing. You'd have to give them like a C, honestly. Like, look at the fights they've put on, okay? And if there's any criticism, albeit constructive criticism, towards Netflix, is I feel that they should step up the type of fights they're putting on their platform, because there could be a lot of blowback. There was a huge amount of blowback the first Mayweather Pacquiao fight, okay? You had all this attention. Literally the whole sports world and a big part of the world was tuned in to this fight. And the fight was boring, put people to sleep.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.